I'm working on the car today. So the first thing I'm going to do is do a headlight restoration kit. So this is one from Cerakote, and this is what the headlights look like before. This is on a 2013 Audi A4. Got the next step done, so I've masked off with some blue tape around these headlights. This is just in case I go over when I sand, so I don't scratch any of the paint, and in case some of that solution doesn't apply perfectly and I touch on the paint, that I'm not ruining any of the paint on the car. So I've done that, and I've gone too wide just in case I go a little further, and I've also gone double layered right on this leading edge, so if I do catch with sandpaper, I've got a little bit thicker of a layer. Okay, so this is the first step. I'm going to use oxidation removal wipes. So they say to use it in a circular motion, so we're going to use it on the headlight. They say to use until they're all used up, and once it turns yellow, it should be completely done. So I'll start on this one, do a circular motion to get it removed, and then we'll move over to the other side. As you can see over here, that tape is very important so that you don't get any of the solution onto your paint or any of the other surrounding areas. That's why I'd really take your time in the taping portion so that you make sure you're really well covered. That way you can work on the rest without worrying about damaging anything else on the vehicle. Done the first step now, so I've wiped these down with those oxidation removal wipes. I've done that on both sides, so I've rinsed them off after that as well. And then now we are moving on to step 2, which I believe is the sanding step. So the next step is to sand the headlights. I have the red paper, which is a 2000 paper, I believe, and I'm going to start sanding this headlight. It says a uniform non-circular motion, so wet this first and then start sanding. This step is very important to take your time. You really want to make sure that you get everything sanded off well. It'll give you the best results in the end if you take your time sanding. I'm busy on step 2 now, so this is the first sandpaper. So we're sanding. It says to use a uniform non-circular motion, and I have a spray bottle of water that I'm wetting everything so that I can get a good, nice finish. So I'm doing the back and forth motion. I have switched to just go a little this way as well to make sure that I'm getting the oxidation. But after you do it for some time, you'll see a little bit of the white in the water, and that's just the oxidation being sanded off. So when that happens, grab the spray bottle, wet it again, and keep going. I'm onto the grey paper, which is the 3000, so I've sanded everything with the 2000. Now I'm going to go ahead and hit the headlights with the 3000, and that is the final prep step before we go to that ceramic coating. so I'm done sanding. I've dried everything off and I've retaped around the lights just so that I have good dry tape. This side's ready to go, so is the other side. And next is that ceramic coating, so that is our final step, and then it just has to dry. And that is the final step complete. So I've put on the ceramic coating, looking nice and clear. There's the other side, that was a lot more murky. Now we just have to wait the 60 minutes for it to dry, and the car will be ready to drive.